What's going on, guys? It's a Saturday. I'm actually chilling at a campus. I was trying to find a place I can go where I can sit down somewhere, chill, and there's not going to be that many people. And that's pretty much a college campus on a Saturday. But in any case, I wanted to create a topic. I haven't made topic videos in a long time, and this has been on my mind for some time, or at least for a couple of years. But I wanted to see how everybody else felt. And this is all specifically for men, not actually women. This is specifically for men. And the question is, how has the dating process been for you as a man after having this condition? I'm not saying during this or before this condition. I'm saying once you had it, how was the process been for you to date or try to intermingle with women? And I guess this is only for men who were single during the time that they got this weird metabolic odor condition. I'm not really addressing this to men who are already in relationships or men who are like already married at the time that they started getting these weird symptoms. I'm talking to the men specifically who were single before and then during when this thing happened to them. Like, what was the dating process been for you guys? Now, for me, personally, I've been just doing these dating apps things. I mean, I tried what's that thing? It's not called WhatsApp. It's called Hinge. It's called Hinge. I've tried Tinder. I've tried this is dating app for black people. It's called Black. Oh. It's in the name itself. But yeah, I tried all these applications. I even did some type of subscription. I didn't go that deep into the subscription where I know there's like tiers. I only got like the basic subscription where it's like, okay, you have the ability to swipe a limited amount of times. But then there's like super swiping for Tinder, and then there's like for like Hinge, there's probably some type of subscription tier where you have a maximum amount of roses because they have some type of roses system in place. I think all those things are ineffective. To be honest, all those things are ineffective, and honestly, I think I don't think I know. I've read a lot of information regarding like dating apps and how it's like geared toward women more so than men, because for the average man, just the average looking dude, I'm not saying a cute, attractive, very attractive man, just an average looking man, you might get a couple of likes within a couple of months, maybe at best a couple of likes a month. But for the average woman, she's probably going to get 10 to 20 a day, or 10 to 20 in a couple of days, and it's completely skewed in the favor of women because they have more options. Men, naturally want to compete, and so they're just going to start swiping on anybody. So then this creates this overflow of likes from women who are not even that, well, I'm just going to be honest, not even that attractive. So this creates this weird situation where the average man can't get anything because naturally once they don't get any likes, they're like, oh, I guess I got to swipe more. And with the amount of swiping that happens, this floods the accounts of these average looking women. And then they're not going to really swipe because they already got people at their front porch asking for dates, taking them out. So I always felt like dating websites or dating applications are just completely ineffective because of that dynamic, right? And in addition to that, to be fair, I never actually been on a date like that. I've been trying for like the last 3 years. And I know that within dating apps, the most important thing is how you look. Because that's the whole thing that's supposed to grab the person, is how you look, and then little things in your profile. I don't even know if the things on your profile even matter. I think the more attractive you are, the more insignificant the things that you have on your profile will be. Because with many women, at least when I start looking at surveying their profiles, they barely have anything on their profiles, and if they do have something on their profile, it's very generic. They have very generic the descriptions. They're like, oh, I like to laugh, I like to eat, I like family and togetherness, I like to travel. Those are like the common bullshit they'll say. And I never was able to obviously look at other men's profiles to like gauge if mine is ineffective. But then there's like, I guess, then there's the, if we can just excuse, I guess, going on dating app, not excuse, but just isolate it or put it to the side, I guess, if that's the word I was looking for. Put it to the side for a second and then think about like real relationships or organic relationships that can be formed with working with people, working on the job, or just walking up to women at a grocery store. Do you do any of those things? I attempted to try to do that last year, and I like every Saturday, every weekend, I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to go out to a mall or, a mall or some supermarket, try to find an attractive woman, just walk up to her and just compliment her and say, oh, you look attractive, or you look, beautiful, or just walk up to her and say, hey, you look cute, I would love to take you out sometime, blah, blah, blah. I had a goal in my head last year to at least talk to 25 women. You know how many women I actually talked to? I only talked to 3 women throughout the entire year. Because I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess with having this condition, everybody has self-doubt. Everybody has like self-esteem issues. I think that's just a common thing everybody has to deal with. Everybody tries to gauge or determine how valuable or attractive they are, or valuable they are as a partner. But then with this new layer of this unknown body odor condition, I think it dampens or hinders any type of positive outlook you have on yourself. So there would be more instances where if you did have confidence prior to having this condition, now there's a lack of it, maybe moderate to significant. Maybe for some people it's minor, but I think it's still present, and that makes you second guess yourself a lot. Also, it has to do with practice too. Like if you constantly, it comes back to like exposure therapy. Like if you have a fear of something, like you have this fear of rejection from women, if you consistently like go out and try to approach, eventually that fear will subside because you're exposed to this fear and nothing has happened, and therefore you get used to it and you're not going to be bothered by it as much. I guess I'm basically trying to say is, have you ever went into a situation where you tried to do dating apps? Are they ineffective for you? Tried to walk up to women, is that ineffective? Have you completely given up on the situation, or are you just mainly focused on just trying to figure out a cure or get your career together? Do you think you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life? Those are the questions I have specifically for men, because the way I see it, I think I'm going to, the only way I think I possibly will be able to date a woman is if I'm in some type of social group or activity where I'm around this person for a very long time, so they know who I am. They might be comfortable around me, and they have to be anosmic, or what's the proper name where they can't smell? They can't smell. They have no sense of smell. They has to be, I think they call it anosmic or anosmia. They have no sense of smell. So I had to be in some type of social group. She has to be cute. She has to see me almost every other week, and she has to have no sense of smell in order for me to break the barrier and have a possible date. Because even if, for example, like I was just mentioning, I have been having no success in terms of dating within the apps. But if I do get my like photo game up and I take very, sexy pictures, all the other type of shit, I still had to meet her. And after she has to like have a conversation with me and be around me, and I might get nervous, start sweating, she's eventually going to figure out, oh, this guy smells really bad. I don't think I want to be with this person. So basically, even if I break the barrier of these like dating apps, I will still have a higher rate of rejections from women because no one wants to smell bad. Women are always particular about scents. They always are so concerned about how certain people smell and all this other type of shit. So that's another barrier I had to break, and I don't know if I'm ever going to break that. And also, to be honest, I do have this fear that I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. Does anyone else, do other men feel this way? That's all I have to say. The end.